Hi everyone, welcome to Preschoolers and Sunshine. Today I'm going to show you an easy way you can create a virtual library for your students. So all my students need to do is go on this page and then they just need to click the image of the book that they want to read. So once they click it, it's going to direct them to a video of me reading a story to them.
Hi friends,
So if you click the link in my bio, it's going to take you to this free template that includes the February one with the hearts, but I've also included a generic one that you can use all year round. All right, let's get started. So to create your virtual library, it only takes 2 easy steps, and I'm going to show you how to do it. The first step is to get all of the images of the cover pages of whatever book that you want to add to your library. So I would get all the images ready beforehand so that it is easy to just drag over. So I'm going to use my blank template here, and I have all my images ready to go. So I'm just going to drag them over here. And once you have all your images, all you need to do is resize them and place them wherever you want on your shelf. So I like to change my library depending on what we're learning about. So you can easily change your library by creating different images of different books that you want to add to your library. And I like to do this because even though we're back in the classroom, my students still have an option to go to our library when they're at home. All right, so once all of your books are placed where you want them to be, we're on to step number 2. And step number 2 is just linking all of these images. So you can use a YouTube link, you can use a Google Drive link, and I will show you both. So this is the link icon here, and I'm going to go to YouTube first, and all you need to do is click share. You're just going to copy the link, go back to your library, click your image, click the insert link icon, and paste your link. And it's as easy as that. And if you're going to use a link from your Google Drive, just remember that you need to change the share settings. And it should say anyone on the internet can view this link. If it's a private link and your students click on it, they're not going to be able to view the video. So I'm just going to copy the link here, go back to my library, click the image, and paste. Once all of your images are linked to a video, it is ready to go. One extra thing that I like to do for my students, because they are very young and I don't want them to unintentionally move all of the images around, is I will go to File and I will click Publish to Web. When you click this button, it's going to generate another link that you can share with your students, and this link is basically just the presentation mode of your virtual library, and they cannot move anything around, but all the links are still clickable.
Hi friends.
All right, that's it. Remember, if you click the link in my bio, it's going to take you to the free template that you can use. And I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have fun creating your virtual library. Have a good day. Bye.